I kind of want to keep going there. The next song after that is pretty good too. And the whole album is connected. But we gotta do this. That's Cotopaxi from Mars Volta. You know at this point that a lot of my music it's gonna be Mars Volta. If you follow the stream, you can probably tell what are my favorite bands, more or less. All right, I'm gonna write the assignments on the way, I think. Yeah, that should work. We'll see. New technology after new technology. These are just great days for Eternal Darkness. So, all the adjustments. I already have some of them written. So we're gonna go Paul has feel dispel. Then after that we go Ehn'gha Skip. And that's dispel and manual zombie. Next one, Roberto. Roberto is the same. There shouldn't be any difference there. We go shield, zombie, and trapper. Yeah.
But once
so
I could
everything
not
is the
see
same. Same until before Michael. Where we have Celta Recovery and Uyapu. Really just want to be on number 9 and do the skip. job. Good. So Michael, Oyalpo, left.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor
Settle territory up. Okay, so Binding Horrors. We go Shield. And Enchant. Enchant on Y. And then Manual Bind. It's kind of weird though. Like, I mean, I need to start on the enchantment. Yeah, no, it's fine. Should be alright. So I start on the enchantment on number 1. I mean, spell number 1. Go down to shield and then go to bind. Or actually, I can finish with enchantment. No, I can't do that because I need to cast the other. So never mind. I stopped a little bit there, so it should be alright. But yeah, the movement on the assignments is not the most optimal. Could have been better. That's another thing that could be rotated. Just having near assignments, like spells that are very close together. Fuck you. So let's see, then mixing the bomb, it's gonna be the same, it's gonna be a manual enchant. Oh, wait a minute, there's something I can do. I can skip a pause society effect, a Possible. Kind of fucking Christ. If I assign seven enchantment instead of 3 enchant. This stamina is ass. I don't even know where I have to sneak. I'm gonna react to Elia. Okay. Yeah, I can actually do that. That'll mean putting a 7 enchant on... I'm sorry, 3 enchant on Alex. Which is just natural, actually. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm gonna do that.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors...
So that can be Chaturga 7 enchant. Alright. Oh wait, I'm still gonna have 1 pause, regardless. Fucking hell.
Oh God, what is it?
That was almost it.
This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
Yeah. But I think I'm still a fan of that. But yeah, there's still 1 pause to mix the items. Fucking hell. Well then, in that case, I think I prefer to don't assign 7. I'm just gonna assign 3. I'm gonna do manual 7 as usual. Nice head in the wall. I love that. That's close. Almost got killed. So 3 enchant. Miss wanting to. After that, on package before Ehn'gha, we go Dispel and Bind. Now that Bind though, it's super far away. Sadly. But the good thing is we don't need item. We don't need enchantment, so it's fine actually. It's alright. Doesn't matter. I'm okay with that, so parcel. Okay, serious time. That was awesome. Enemies? Nice. Alright, this should be a gold. Fucking hell. That was a gold. Fucking game. Oh, jeez. Video is one of the slowest pause effects, along with empty inventory. But that was definitely a gold. Without that. Some extra run there for no reason. I was about to do the candle puzzle for some reason. So
Dreams. Modern psychology
Dispel.
of
and then down. Bind. I think I had bind assigned down very, very long time ago. I didn't have time to mute the mic. Doing way too many stuff at the same time. Don't have time for that. And also I should concentrate on Kareem. So we can avoid trages. And then after that, there's only number 6 on Ehn'gha. It's gonna be the last assignment. That's gonna feel great. Oh, look at that double roar. And a magical attack. That sucks. Oh, that super sucks, dude. Oh my god. This is the worst. Why do you do this, dude? Why do you do this to me? Just look at my fucking hell, dude. I mean, no crutches, at least. But my stamina is ass. That's because of the attack of the horror. Horror attacks depletes your stamina. Like, completely depletes your stamina. It's crazy. Ah, jeez. That worked.
This isn't really happening.
Now look at this fucking health. I think I'm gonna do a double. Just play safe. Feels so great to completely cut these fuckers. And I don't need rundown for this part. Me, dude. I super fucked it up, but whatever. I kinda need an extra recovery. And I really wanna do it here. Believe me, that saves more time than the time I would have lost by just walking until the end. What causes double roar? I have no idea. That horror is very glitchy. Sometimes you get double roar, and I don't remember if that always triggers a magical attack, which is also rare. And the other thing you can get on that horror is you sometimes see... Sometimes the horror give you sanity damage before the cutscene. You know, right when you enter the room, you get sanity damage. You can see the eyes of the horror. It's so weird. But yeah, I don't really have any clue of what would cause that. Why did I do that? Nope, no, 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 no. I need to walk a lot. Won't have enough magic for another recovery. Kinda worry about that. Or maybe. Nice. Let's go. We're good. The counter advance. If we have control, you know, maybe, because I definitely never tried to move there. Because again, you just see the thing. I'm just used to waiting for the cutscene, so maybe you have control for sure. I know you can try to see the recording here if I did anything special before the horror. That was such a weird horror. I mean, the battle was... It sucked because I just couldn't react to the magical attack before the cutscene starts. Yeah, maybe.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention.
Hadn't finished my notes yet. Very nice, Trapper. I love that angle when it takes so much to start singing. Too early. Almost. Almost got there. So we're gonna lose about 8 seconds here, or maybe a little bit more, because of no horror skip, plus a little bit of sloppiness here and there. Alright, so... cover... 7 Athec, and 3 Athec. What do you do there? More timeless. Alright. Oh, and I need the new road. I need a new post-it. Wait. Another post-it that is gonna go into memories. Fuck. Do it yet. Except re-render, so maybe here. There you go.
The ancients' influence was incredible.
You know, this handgun is actually pretty strong for a melee weapon. I'm sorry, for a ranged weapon. It has the power of the tool war. I should. It's just for you to know. Alright, new road is 8th, 9. 9-2, 6-4, 7-1, 5-3. Got tired. Oh, you fucking fucker. I'm gonna lose 7 seconds here. I don't give a shit. I need this sanity. Alright, so I went safe there because I'm a little bit worried that I'm under 50%, so I don't want to risk an enchant that might not work. You know, 6 frames I can get it, 1 frame or 2, that's harder. Like I would go for the 1 or 2 frame window only if I can, you know, fail without have the entire run on jeopardy. No, I don't know. I actually don't know. But again, I hadn't implemented the last stuff with that. And also, like, let's say you didn't have bleeding walls, then chances are that the thing is already done there, that you already got an effect. You can actually get an effect on that room. So even if I didn't got the talisman, I didn't pay attention to bleeding walls, so
This isn't really happening.
this shouldn't be under 50. Okay. One. I'll go safe. I should have cast another spell there. Please tell me this is not an effect. I guess it isn't. Yeah, we should be alright. What do you mean normally? And I mean, you can go back in my recording right now and tell me if I got any bleeding wolves. Well, actually, this wasn't a normal one because of the horror, so never mind. But yeah, I know, like, Lindsay is like one of those chapters that is not completed. And I can still take a look at that. It's guaranteed even if you're seen by everything because of how the timing works out. Yeah, but listen, the only thing that I don't know is if you get, you know, like, if you always get bleeding walls below 75%. Like, fair enough, if you don't get it at first, then you might get it on the next 10 seconds. But then you might not get it on the 10 seconds, you know, it's always, like, I don't think it's totally guaranteed. That's what I'm saying. But again, I hadn't looked a lot into it. Like, from what I remember, it's percentual. But maybe I just remembering wrong. Like here in Bolt, for instance, it should be guaranteed, but it's not. Sometimes I just don't get it. But again, I think it's kind of an important disclaimer. I'm not sure. It's definitely something I need to look more.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon.
Was that enough? Yeah, it was. Alright, 2 attacks. 3 attacks. There you go. Now I need to space my exit here. That slow pickup is so slow. Right, might go attack and reload. Oh fuck, wrong order. It's been a while since that happened. Good thing I don't need any spell yet. Oh, doggos are here too. That will never work. Everyone knows it's not a Pandora stream without stupid dogs in the background. Oh no, no siding damage, there you go. Okay, I see no bleeding walls. Oh wait, that might have been one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure, so I'll go safe. He was looking up a lot, but it's hard to know sometimes. Okay, where's gonna be the pool? There. So for the assignments, I need to remember this spell right, reveal, left. They're inverted.
Brother Anthony
Otherwise it doesn't
suspected
work.
Augustine all along.
No magic message here. Super weird movement. It's the most awkward sneak ever. That could have been good. I knew the other horror was dead. I didn't remember. But it's alright. We don't need shields here. Because we are clever, just like Brother Luther. Dude, my pole segment is so bad. If that is a gold. Like, what the fuck? Alright. We gotta do a large skip. With nothing but a zombie and a bathroom. That's all we want. We got. Wait, whatever. I'm already here. I need to go downstairs first. But whatever. I'm already here. No. Well, that's a big time loss. Whatever. Doesn't matter that much. I mean, I can still, I can save 34 seconds on Roberto. Keep doing that. Nope. Okay, no sanity effect. Thanks for that. Guess I'm playing pretty bad. So this is the wrong route. You're supposed to do this before going for Ehn'gha Skip. That's 6 seconds faster. So that plus the bad
Much
everything
has been
there.
written about the exploits
It's gonna
of
be like
conquerors.
15 seconds. But apart from that, Roberto should go as normal. Fuck you. Now, the movement right here on this room, nice dab on that zombie. It's something I never look into too much, because I know I can do better than that and like do something to never get caught by those zombies. It's just this fire that is so slow. Rainwall seems to activate every time when it's the first effect in the chapter. Alright, that's a good one. I mean, that's a... At least you have a... something that we can test. Now that means, so what happens on Paul though? I mean, that would mean Paul will always have bleeding walls, because you can't have any other effect before that because you have too much sanity. Or maybe I'm overseeing something. I mean, it's kind of the same with Lindsay too. Because you know, all these tests where I don't have bleeding walls, it's from a normal any percent, you know, run. Let's say where things don't go wrong. That means I don't have like any explosion or anything out of the ordinary. The story constants mess up Paul. Well, yeah, that's something actually. You're totally right there. Though you only need a minute to activate the first one. That's I feel like there's more than a minute after the story cutscenes. One HP worms. I can't finish my post-it. I don't have too many cutscenes yet. Maybe on the zombie. Need some scissors. That's what I did there. Yeah, and I just played safe there. I don't give a shit. I can go riskier later on future runs. Not a fan of that rubber, but that actually worked. I tried to do some stuff on this cutscene right here with Travers, but I couldn't find anything right away. To see if I could trigger other Fates cutscenes. All right. You fucker. No effects until the end. Okay, how much time are we saving? Good. Oh, wait a minute. I totally forgot the
war to end all wars redefined how mankind...
the custodian cutscenes. I was thinking about just the beginning. So yeah, I guess you might be right. Because I think the custodian resets the timer. I remember looking at that, but I don't remember the result. So maybe it's that. Because in that case, I don't know. I don't know if from there's just 1 minute. You know, I feel like sometimes I don't get seen by all the bone chips there. Like, I feel there was a run where I have some sanity after this part. Just a little bit. Bind, reveal, this spell, magic, an item. I think that's it. I don't need summon or pull, right? And I think I did this spell. I hope I did this spell. Otherwise, we're gonna do it later. Thank you. Been failing that last trapper a little bit. I did it on a marathon and I did it on one of the last runs. And some practice sessions too. No reason to miss that one, really. That's not 115. Two, 6, 4, 7. It won't fit on this one. Fucking hell. Whatever.
Enter my heart.
Okay, I have enough. Is that it? 6. Okay, that's pretty good. One, 5, 3. Oh my eyes. Alright, that's only from, like, let's say a decent ball plus less creating spells. I didn't have to do that there. It's after the lady.
Help me! Please help me! I can't get the blood out!
Shotgun. Please remember the shotgun. There you go. Cells on recovery, oil proof. There.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is like...
Where is the red rubber? Where is this fucker? Nice position. Lovely position. No. Dude, I was almost sure that I scroll up on Kareem. I was so sure about it. 1 second I didn't hear any trappers and I was scared that that was a sanity effect. All those trappers. Okay. Shield, Y3 enchant. What are these assignments, dude? I didn't saw the timer on the start. That was alright, I think. Don't look at me. Oh, you're binded. You can't. Can't look at me, fucker. Alright, let's see if we have a pause sanity effect. Yep. I'm telling you, it happens a lot. Here. And I have all already assigned. So I can afford a recovery for that little sanity effect and just delay the pull. I just remember it now. I was kind of unsure if I wrote it that already or not. I think I did.
This can't be happening!
Nice. Okay, so I gotta do a pull. And then some recoveries.
Tier Recon Celadon.
here recovery. Then another one before Mandroid. Then another one after Mandroid. Then one here. After parcel. And let's go. We got a different Ehn'gha. That's what this run is all about. The new road and new stuff right out of the oven.
Tier regular skeleton.
Just discovered another skip. And this is a very simple one, even. Okay, I need this spell on that pause. So, this spell up, bind down. That's very awkward. So basically we don't need summons anymore on Ehn'gha. That should never happen. I guess I did way too many recoveries on the mansion. So we're gonna start with number 8 again. I always find the simple skips while I look for the complicated one. Yeah, actually. I have this. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I remember that fucking stream where we're trying to do the zombie tunnel. and with fucking super undead glitch, and we only needed one zombie at the end without undead. And yeah, like Sir said, this skip is really simple. It's like, it's so ridiculous that it works. It kind of makes me want to try watching a cutscene like everywhere. Because who knows what other thing will disappear with that. Okay, now the road changes. We gotta go number 9. Number 9 is the bind, and we're going there without a pool. That's how good this is. We don't need any pool on Ehn'gha right now. It's kinda crazy. I remember people even going for 7 pool here in the past.
Anger of heart hurts
there too. And there's another skip here that Sir also discovered today, like a bunch of minutes ago, or maybe an hour already. That included summoning a zombie to clip outside of, like out of bounds, and completely bypassing this fight here. Though I don't think it's gonna be faster than the fastest horrors, but still good. I forgot to sneak. I need to sneak on the stairs, but whatever. And that one is a very hard one too. It's very hard to get it, and once you get it, it's super easy to fall out of bounds into oblivion. Alright, number 2. Now we're gonna want to go to the old road. This part is very similar to the other road. It's the same order actually, from here until later, until the end, where we're gonna go number 3, which is the one we're going to skip. There used to be 3 assignments on Ehn'gha because too many spells. Now there's just 1. Which is incoming here in number 6. So I need recover, attack. So attack. And recovery is optional, by the way. Oh, super slow. But it doesn't matter. It's such a big time save still. Now, attack is down, not up. This is like the Edward attack. Now that trapper was on a position like I've never seen before. It always goes up. No, that's not attack. I won't have enough magic for a shield because I fucked up one spell there. We're gonna have to walk a little bit. There you go. Not that terrible. Muscle memory goes to hell every time we discover stuff. 6-4. And yeah, I just rewrote it Ehn'gha right after Sir discovered this. I don't think this is the most optimal one. There's probably a better way. But this is a good one for now, with the new stuff. It works. And it saves pools, and saves a recovery too. Apart from all the assignments that the skip saves. I don't know, 7. This time I don't have the post-it on top of my TV. Because I just did that during the run. So this is another room that there might be an escape in the future, I guess. Maybe there's something we can do. Sir already managed to glitch that barrier a little bit, but it's still there. So we still need to cast this, sadly. We might be a way to skip this in the future. There's potential at least. Oh, and by the way, low spell is now sub 30. Sub 30 spells. And way faster because of the new skip. It's completely optional. Might not be worth. Because, I mean, the time of the pause... I guess I need to calculate that. Basically, getting portal cancel needs to outweigh the time of the pause and the equip. 5. That's what needs to happen. Here I actually want to get hit the most by electricity. I don't want any glitch where electricity takes more to hit me. So I have 4 shields left, and hopefully I'm gonna lose all of them on number 3. If you have 3 shields, you can always lose all of them. But with 4, it kind of depends. At least it's not 5. With 5, I need to wait. That's like that's one of the down parts of this road. Actually, it shouldn't be that hard to adjust that. What are we doing here? We're watching a cutscene. I should have done that from another part, but that'll work anyways. I mean, it's still kind of cool to get the camera to do that. And that's it. Oh, do you saw that? That's very different. I've never seen that message. I mean, maybe I press B? Maybe we're gonna get a crash? Who knows? Like, I don't know if there's an exam in there. There was an extra message there. Now that's a good gold. I used the penny, right? everything should be alright. Let's go.
Pandora Skeleton.
Oh, that's interesting. And I'm gonna need a recovery for sure. Most likely. Oh, fuck you. Why can't you give me good artifacts these days? So far away. Dude. That was so unfair. You test penny crutches without Ehn'gha Skip? Kinda. I tested, but in a file altering a lot of flags. But yeah, on Wednesday I kinda tested. I can give you more details later. The items were the same? Don't remember. I would be lying if I'll tell you. I would need to see the recording or something. Low health. Okay, at least the end was fast. You fucker, let's go!
That's the ticket.
Nice! Dude, that's so close to Sub 140. So the fight wasn't the best, still, but that was fine.
It is finally over, my dear. The Ancients' plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you.
Yeah, I guess we can
so
take a
little
look
time.
at the penny with Ehn'gha
So
Skip,
much to do.
like after the credits.
Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
Now I'm glad
Emptiness had been.
that this run made it,
New knowledge now seeped inside.
because I kind of wanted
Something happened
this
there.
with all the
I
roading
realized that I was
during
not
the
only
run.
one, that there were many others like me, in other places, other universes, fighting the same fight. All
And to do another boss,
serve the
this one
needs of
won't
the
work.
great Ancient. And to have my world spared.
I kind of want to
From
put
eternal
these things
darkness.
on a frame and put it somewhere in my room, just to remember the old days. I still have the one of
And so
Edward.
it comes to pass. Of the three ancients, there is nothing. The mighty Chattur'gha has obliterated the insanity of Xenoltath. The madness of
Oh, I drop it.
Xenoltath has overcome the power of Ulyaoth. The boundless Ulyaoth has decimated the power of Chattur'gha.
I'm gonna save those for
All
posterity.
at once.
How many red
separate
recovers does
and
Lindsay
simultaneous.
stop?
For the universe is made of many time streams, many possibilities,
And how many
all
green?
in harmonious synchronicity. Only Mantarok remains, slowly dying.
Wait, what?
Mantarok, keeper,
I don't get that to stop.
overseer, warden of ancients, chaos, an entity trapped between the veils of reality and the enchanted stakes that impale its flesh. Unable to rally its guardians, it could rely only on its subtle manipulations of the Roivas family to destroy
How many
its
not in a
enemies.
okay.
Knowing the nature of the ancients, it used its pawns to play them against each other, resulting in
I
their mutual
don't remember.
annihilation. Now it will languish forever, festering in its tomb, plotting.
I will need to think about it, but we can do that after the run. Don't worry. Just want to review a little bit. So to think, there was something I think. I don't know if I get an extra message at the end before the you want to save message. Like I'm just not sure. I kind of want to see that. Did anyone made a clip maybe? Kind of want a clip of that. Because maybe it's just the examine of the teleporters, but I don't remember an examine being there. Just hit B early to examine. Okay, so there is an examine there. Okay, great. But I'm still weird. I'm still weird. I'm still freaked out because I usually spam B there, you know? Oh, maybe I stopped. Oh, that's probably it. I probably stopped running and get the examine. But usually I'm spamming B there to get rid of the message. But I'm probably running so I can't examine this time. I guess I stopped. Then that's fine. Alright, so Anthony here was pretty good. Almost a gold. But I got a small video sanity effect, so that sucked. Kareem. What do I have on this Kareem? There was some bullshit. Something bad happened on Kareem, I think. Then Max, I got a bad bullet at the end. No death skip. Lindsay was kind of bad. Double roar, there you go. Yeah, that was so weird. Double roar plus Michael attack from the horror. So stamina depleted in Kareem. At least we see that nice tired animation that you almost never see from Kareem. He's one of the characters that suffers the most when he's tired. He's like with a hand here, and it's almost like dying. Let's see, Paul. Something's going on there. On that, his heart edge. Yeah, definitely. But I just find it kind of crazy that, you know, he's one of the toughest guys on the game, but so it's very hard for him to get tired. But when he gets tired, he gets really tired, you know. Roberto was alright, though the Alex part on Roberto was kind of bad. So that can go better. Peter can go even better. The thing is, I need to adjust my creations on Peter because I need to create less stuff now. Thank you for the yee. So Wolf, how you doing? And then he becomes a ghost for some lady. Yeah. Michael, I don't quite remember why Michael was a gold. I think that is just bad splits. I can probably gold more. Peter can gold more. Alex can gold more. And this is gonna go sub 140 for sure. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. So, nice. Getting lots of PVs. I'm gonna take a quick look at some of the source stuff. So, let me get rid of console. And let's get emulator here. Had you retimed the sum of best segments to reflect the new strats and all that? Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting these bad golds.
Fearing, doubting.
Like I said before, Paul. My Paul right now was bad. I shouldn't go there with the old road. But since we have the new road and things are different on Alex and stuff, I adapted that. So I can go... basically everything... Let's see. Everything after Lindsay, maybe? Yeah, I would say I think from Paul and on, everything is goldable. I can make better golds. From max and below max, it's kind of hard to gold because those are kind of optimized. I mean, not that optimized yet, but they're way more optimized than the rest because it's from the old days. All right, what do I have to do? Lindsay. Okay. So now I can think. So on Lindsay, let's see. You got red recovery. The kind of mandatory ones. The first one is after the acid. So there's one. After using the acid on the necklace. Okay. The second one is going down to basement 3 on the stairs. Then third is somewhere on the Chaturga zombie trap corridor. And that might be the last one if you want to sneak. And or you have good sanity for another one. Because you like if you want, you can kind of do another one on the next trap passage. And that way you don't have to sneak almost any, like you actually don't need to sneak. There's just one part where you stop for a smasher, but that's about it. So I would say there's 3 quote-unquote mandatory ones, sir. I guess those 3. That's Chaturga recoveries. And then Celta, that's different. That's just... It depends a lot. There's a lot of branches. But... Let's see. There's an optional one before basement 2, or either on the stairs or before the horror, but that's optional. Because it kind of depends on good or bad zombies and on the horror looking. If there's 5 or more, it's faster to not manage sanity. 5 sanity recoveries, you mean? Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's that optional one. Then let's see. Next one. Now we can kill the horror, the tutorial horror. Let me put some music here. There you go. It's better. That means we don't need a recovery that I used to have there. It's not necessary, let's say. So we have 1 there. Then you're only including the ones to stop because there are 1 or 2 more on the button. Now, if you don't get any of those, you need an extra 1 there. So that's another quote-unquote optional one. That it depends on you not hitting the 2 frames or the 6 frames. So 2 optional ones. Then keep going until the zombies. We're full sanity there if we are good. There's 1 mandatory. So this is the first mandatory on the zombies when we go down to basement 3. Then after that, you're gonna get seen by the horror, which again, it's also RNG, but almost always happen. Unless we find a way to control that horror. So then after that, you need a second mandatory one before the room, Mantork zombies room. And then another one before Chaturga zombies room. And that's it. So technically, there's only 3 mandatory ones. All the others, it depends on how good you are on the chapter and your luck on zombies, whether you skip a horror or not, and whether you got the button. Now let's see. Now, if you have bleeding walls, you can avoid probably all of them. We will need to do spells on the upside down to not manage sanity. Jeez. Okay, so you're talking about bleeding walls or just sneaking? Because, I mean, both. Oof. Okay. I need to stop my local recording because